What's up, my babies? I'm back. Let's try to get through this without it turning off on me. I deleted a bunch of stuff, so I hope it does work. So, where were we? Oh, I decided that I was gonna become the top knot bitch in that fucking place. And since the guy really was into me, he he told me when I walked in, my home is your home. And I told him, don't later on come and tell me that this is not my home. When I catch you with a bitch up in here, and we were laughing. He's like, no, that's never gonna happen, even though he was married. I found out later. So, now, like I told you, we had to go around the police to get into his place. And I was paranoid because I had the fucking coke on me. And a lot of it. I would have been in Rikers Island with all them dirty fucking bitches. But anyway, thank God I didn't get caught. But I went around the police officer, we went upstairs. He had a private building also. And we went into his place, and I'm looking around to see if I see any naked pictures of children, any kind of sign that he was also a pedophile, because if Jeffrey was his friend, and so was our ex-president, and I'm not gonna say whether he was in the party or not, but I'll let you guys guess. Anyway, so I said I'm gonna become the top notch up in here, and ain't nobody gonna stop me. I'm going straight for it. So I ended up coming the next day to see him after I slept all day. He sent a taxi for me, and it started being like that. They were starting to send taxis for me, and then they started giving me a taxi to use that they would pay weekly. I'm telling you, these guys were big time. And they used to open up where they sold the coke at and the weed at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, from 2 in the afternoon to 2 in the morning. Those were hard hours. Trust me. I would sit there, because he wanted me to be with him. I would sit there and watch these customers come in, get their shit, and go. And he said, you know what, you bored? I'm like, yes, I'm really bored. He's like, here's some money. Go buy yourself an outfit so we can go out tonight. Now, I went and I got a pair of high-heel leather up to my knees, leather boots, a blue leather skirt, and a blue leather jacket. It was an outfit. It was beautiful. And I chose that. It came out to about 1,000 something. He gave me 2,000. I remember he gave me 2,000. And it came out to 1,000 something. And well, if you want to get good clothes, you gotta pay good money. So anyway, I went, I got dressed. He sent a taxi for me. The taxi picked me up, and we went out that night. And I saw that he was drinking a little bit too much, and I told him, slow down, slow down. And he went to the bathroom, and when he came back from the bathroom, I saw that he had white residue around his nose. I told him, did you take a bump? And he was like, yeah, I did, because I feel a little bit drunk, so I wanted to wake up. I said, what do you mean you wanted to wake up? He said, yeah, that's what it does. It wakes you up. You can go 3 days and not sleep. on this shit. I'm like, what? Fucking cigarettes on the again. Same. Anyway, those videos that I put out were made last night. But anyway, um, where was I? Well, let's just get into. I got my outfit. I got dressed at my dad's house where I got my own bedroom. I was young, and I had my first daughter. I had a baby. I told you one was born in 81, 89, 97. And since my daughter, my first daughter, she was about 5, like I told you guys. And I felt so bad, but I bought her a bunch of clothes because she didn't want me to go out that night. I remember. And I bought her a bunch of new toys, and I told her, play with your toys. When I get home, we'll play together. She was like, okay, mommy. And I left. I got in a cab. I went back to his place. And when I got back to his place, he had a couple of guys there, and there was 2 girls. Oh my God. Tell me how that fucking enraged me. It really did. It enraged me. And I told him, who the fuck is this bitch in this house? He's like, no, that's my boy's wife and my other boy's wife. I said, didn't I tell you that if I would be with you, no bitch would come in here unless I knew about it? And he was like, yeah, I'm so sorry. So they're all partying, drinking. Everything was Remy Martin, Shivers Regal, Remy Martin, Hennessy, Shivers Regal, Remy Martin. And let me tell you something. Those bottles in the club cost $130 when I was maybe 17, 16. Imagine how much it must cost now at the club. And they made their money. They sure did. They made their money. And we made them get a lot of money because of all our business every day, going to the same bar and to have drinks after work. Since New York is 24 hours, everything is open. So when I walked into the door, he was like, oh my God, you look so beautiful. I'm like, thank you. And he looked so handsome. And so he throws a ball at me. I thought it was a ball. It was a bag of Coke. And he said, it's for you and your friends at the club. And I'm like, my friends aren't coming to the club. Now, usually my friends would come with me. I can't say them. I can't say their names. But I had my friends. I had my sisters. I had everybody involved in this guy by this time. And then, whatchamacallit, we, I'm sorry, I need Benadryl. We, decided that, we were gonna bring my sister Paula and my sister Dolores and my sister Margaret to go out dancing. Now, all the guys in the spot, oh my God, in his spot, started going crazy for my sisters. Forget it. They got blue eyes, beautiful blonde hair, and they were like in love. They fell in love. So anyway, we went out to the club, and I had now again a big bag of Coke in my hand. in my pocket. And my sister Paula was going in the bathroom. I said her name was going in the bathroom, and I told her, let me, I said, let me go ahead and come in with you. And I pushed her in the bathroom. And she's like, what's wrong with you? And I told her, what's wrong with me? I said, look at this. And she was like, where'd you get that? I said, Erika gave it to me. She's like, give me some. And I passed her the bag, and she had took a hit. And then they passed the bag back to me, and she told me, you're not going to take any? I said, I'm scared. She said, don't be stupid. Don't take it right now. Wait till you have a couple of drinks and then take it, because it'll lift you up if you get drunk. And I'm like, okay, I'll do that. So I drank about 3 more drinks of Long Island iced teas. And I mean 5 liquors and a splash of Coke. A splash of fucking... I need to get the Benadryl I had here. I don't see the package anymore. Anyway, so, my sister said, come on, try it. Trust me, I'm gonna lead you wrong. You're not gonna die. So she gave me a bump and one on each nostril, and I fucking took the bump. And I'm telling you, after I took that, I had the best time. I'm telling you, I had the best time with these guys, my sisters, my friends, my brother when he was alive. And we had a great time. My man, the owner of the place, would buy me, my 3 sisters, my brother, my 4 sisters, my brother, to... What was I at? I want to stop this. Oh, he would pay for my brothers, my sisters, my friends. I could have 10 people with me, and they would all drink on him. They would all fucking party on Coke on him. Well, on me, because I became the top-notch bitch, like I said I was gonna be. And I meant that. And I became, for 9 years, I ran that motherfucking spot. I ran it. Couldn't nobody fucking do nothing in there without me letting you do it. So that was my first time trying Coke. And it made me want to dance, it made me want to drink more. That it can go, you can start Friday, and Monday morning you leave, everything's dark because they close the windows and everything, and it looks dark, so you don't see that the daylight comes in. And so we stood there from Friday night till Sunday morning. We walked out that damn club, and it was all because, I mean, what else is it gonna be? It was the cocaine that kept us awake, and the liquor, and the cocaine, and the liquor, and the cocaine, and then we would go to the car and smoke a blunt. It wasn't called a blunt then, it was called a joint. And we would smoke and smoke and smoke, and then go back inside, take a bump, and then start dancing again. And I noticed that it would make my blood pressure go up. And I started saying, this is not for me. not this blood pressure going up because I felt my face get hot. Now, I've never used crack, I never used heroin, I never used PCP, LSD, Molly, ecstasy, whatever other drug there is besides coke. I tried when I was young, and the weed that I smoke every fucking day. So, I don't want to hear nobody tell me nothing because everybody has a past and I'm not a liar. I tell the fucking truth, how it is and how it happened. And for the next 6 years, I partied like a rock star. When I tell you I partied like a rock star, nobody could stop me. I had the fucking best clothes, shoes, radios, stereos. I had everything the best. I think that's my daughter honking. But she's got the key. Anyway, whatchamacallit? We had a great time. Sunday morning we leave. I go with him to his place, and he wants to stay up and drink a little bit and talk with me. So now we're still doing coke. We're still drinking. I got a story to tell you about my niece Angie. I'm gonna ask her if she would come on and not show her face and tell stories about what really went down. And I bet you that her stories are gonna be exactly as mine. My sister Dolores, Esther Paula, I mentioned their names. They were not into it like that. We all had our turns, and our turns were done. But for 6 years, I partied like a rock star. I'm telling you. I started off looking healthy like Amy Winehouse, and I ended up fucking looking like Amy Winehouse did at the end. But mind you, I was just sniffing coke, not injecting it, not nothing, because that's something dirty, and I would never do that. And another thing is, I'm so scared of fucking needles. When they gotta put an IV in me, I cry. I'm in the hospital. Anyway, so, um, I got more things to tell you guys, but I'm gonna go ahead and let you go for this part. We're not finished with this part. We still have another part to come out. Alright, guys? I love you. Peace out.